Kyrie Jesu Domine, dona eis requiem.
Good morning, and you've heard the warning siren. Call this Monday's Forgotten Video and its political commentary. Because I'm going to do it, and then I waited, and then I just got preoccupied with other things, even though there's not a tremendous amount of things going on. So some Black Hat commentary. Let's think about our situation we're all in. We're all in social seclusion, as I like to call it. Less interaction with individuals other than those who live under the same roof and breathe literally the same air. And so you heard the sirens. If you don't like political commentary, stop listening. Don't listen to me. You believe what you believe, and I believe what I believe, and let's try to be charitable about that. If you can't, then we can't talk about this subject. And if this subject defines your life, maybe we can't talk about anything, which is really a shame. Politics does not define my life. It is a component that I am mindful of, that I care about, but it is not life defining. And again, go listen to Dennis Prager if you want to talk about the difference between a liberal and a lefty. You can talk to a liberal, you can't talk to a lefty. And let's talk about lefties. The lefties that are responsible for this current situation. Not the cause of the disease, but the misreporting about it, the manipulation surrounding it, and the lies that abound. And that is communist Chinese government. Not the Chinese people, but the Chinese government is the embodiment of the left. It is what the left is striving for in every nation. Talk about a government that has pretty much complete control over its populace, and then lies to that populace consistently. Yesterday I heard on the news that as America we have the most cases. Well, I can understand that we have the most cases of COVID-19 compared to Italy and Iran and other nations, because we are far larger. But you really expect me to believe that we have more cases than communist China? We have more reported cases because we have more tests going on and more transparency about it. You're talking about one of the least transparent governments in the world, communist China, only surpassed by Little Rocket Man in Korea. We don't even know what's going on in North Korea. It's probably a train wreck. But we don't know, and the lights aren't on. Literally, and actually. Well, that's the same thing, ain't it? But communist China, is anybody keeping track? They've expelled the New York Times and the Washington Post, along with the Wall Street Journal. They have people who were complaining about the virus are suddenly silent. Communist China is the enemy, the government. They are dishonest and they do not care. They underreported about this at the beginning last year when this first started cooking up in the biosphere. They silenced a doctor who later died of it, who was warning us about the human-to-human transmission. I don't care how it got loose, whether somebody ate a bad bat or somebody knocked over a test tube in a laboratory. The responsibility for this world mess lies with their government, and we should have nothing to do with them. They should be removed from the United Nations. They are responsible, plain and simple. And why doesn't any of this happen? Because most nations are so dependent on communist China for manufacturing, as we are, that you can't make any serious moves. And the Chinese will be watching. They'll see us, but we need to start decoupling. That ought to be the platform for 2020. No more bedmates with China. We're tired of getting their bugs. We're tired of buying their crap Even if it's good, cheap crap, I'd rather pay for more expensive, somewhere else made. Like it to be American made, but it doesn't have to be. I'd be happy to see us move down to Mexico, Costa Rica, wherever. Not all of it, but some of it from China to there, to help out this side of the hemisphere. Forget communist China. I feel sorry for their people. They should be having a revolution to get rid of their government. They are evil and despotic. Again, hope you enjoy the commentary. Have a good day, everybody. Religious commentary in the next one.